So students, we are going to start with the structure of a neuron. Okay. In the this structure of neuron, it is broadly classified into three parts. It consists of cell body. The cell body gives rise to the dendron, and then dendron divides and redivides to form the finer branches called the dendrite. Now, from this cell body, the axon hillock starts, and this axon hillock it gives rise to the axon. Now, we can say that the axon hillock is the junction between the cell body and the axon. Okay. Now, this axon it is covered by a membrane called the myelin sheet or the axonema sheet. Okay, and this myelin sheet it consists of the Schwann cells. Now, this axon it terminates into the finer branches, and that is called the synaptic knobs. Okay, or the axon and terminal bulbs it consists of the synaptic knobs. Now, so this was all about the structure of the axon. Okay, so the difference between the axon and the dendrite. Okay, the functions, myelin fiber and the non-myelinated fiber, and yes, student, the node of Ranvier. So you all can see here a gap is present. Here the gap is not so much, so you have to give a gap between the two myelin sheet. Okay, and that the gap between the two myelin sheet it is called node of Ranvier. Now, neuroglia, you don't have to study. What you all have to study is the synapse. Okay. So, if I ask you what is a synapse, the synapse it consists of axon end bulb of one neuron and the dendrite of the another. That is called the synapse. Okay. So, the location of synapse I have told you there are three types of synapse. One is exodendritic synapse. When the synapse is between the axon. See here, when the synapse is between the axon and the dendrite. So this is the axon and the dendrite of the another neuron, that is called exodendritic. Then you have exosomatic when the synapse is between the axon and the cell body, that is called the exosomatic. And exoaxonic means when the synapse is between the two axon, then it is called exoaxonic. Okay. So class, apart from that, you have to go through this. Okay, then functions of synapse, neurotransmitter, these are very important. You have to go through it. Okay, so we'll discuss in the next class the role of different neurotransmitter. Thank you, class.